Hey guys, it's Justin again with another quick review. This is the 1:144 scale grimoire from Gundam Reconquista NG, the new Gundam series that they're running right now. This kit was provided to me by Hobby Wave. You can check them out for more, you know, fairly priced Gunpla in the United States. I think they hold the best prices and flat rate shipping and all that. So it's really nice. I think they're a really good retailer to have around, especially when a lot of people want to mark things up a lot. So go check them out. I'll put a link below to where you can buy this kit, and you can browse from there. They are also the only place I've found in the United States that sells Mr. Color paints online. So double whammy. Anyway, this is the grimoire. He is molded in a couple of different colors. You've got like this brown kind of color here, and the brown feels different. I don't really know how to explain it beyond that. It feels a little bit rubbery, but it's not rubber. It's like there's something on top of the plastic, but it's like the plastic. That's the best way I can describe it. There's like a brown yellow. It's kind of like a bronze, I guess you could say, even. Not super fond of these colors. I mean, it looks good in uniform, but I'm going to be changing these up. The backpack is like a glossy, not glossy, but it's glossier than normal Bandai plastic black. You can see where I sanded it. Nothing fancy about that. White for the head, and only the head. Oh, and the knife. And clear pink pieces for the eyes. Now, accessories include a shield, which it's a little lazy, it's a little plain, but whatever. You get a neat looking gun. I'm not sure what this is. I guess that's where the ammo goes. I guess these little circle things are supposed to be ammo packs. I haven't watched this series, but I really like this design. So, you get the knife like I showed before. Lots of nice, cool detail on that. So that'll be fun to mask and paint after I get rid of that mold line. You get a second hand, which again, kind of strange. I wish they would have included a second one like this. I'll probably saw out the fingers and bend them to a more expressive pose, maybe, if I could pull that off. You get a clear sheet of these thingies. Again, I'm not really sure what they do or what they are, but it's like a flexible material, and that attaches to the front of your gun. So you can, I don't know, I guess there's a scene in the show where he does something with these. Let's see if I can twist this off real quick. But yeah, these are actually meant to flex a little bit, so you can either have it plug in and be just kind of straight, or you can curve it. The world is your oyster, as they say, so you can kind of play around with that on your own. And they give you two of them, so that's really nice of them. Now, onto articulation for this thing. The head is kind of on your standard double ball joint. There's like a neck thing in there as part of the assembly. The head will rotate just a little bit. Actually, no, it will go full 360. I was wrong. You get a little bit up and down. You get some kind of chicken neck stuff going on here. It doesn't really do a whole lot. Just kind of lets you maneuver it a little better. The backpack doesn't move. The chest, however, has a really nice range of movement. You get lots of side to side, full rotation. At the waist, it doesn't feel weird or anything like that, like with most kits. The arms will do, they'll go up. You can maneuver them to do a full 360, like toward the end of that there. His shoulder popped that out, but if you're careful, you can get it to do it. He's got a little joint in there too, like your standard high grades, so you can kind of give him a little bit of that. under the shoulder movement. Not a very impressive bend at the elbow. Measly 90 degrees. Come on, Bandai, I think we're a little bit better than this. The wrist, however, has a very interesting joint that lets you move it a lot, and I'd like to see more of this. This looks really, I mean, for this design, it looks nice. I imagine if you had like a square piece here, it wouldn't look as good. But other than that, it's a standard ball joint, so you get the standard ball joint wiggle and all that out of it. The waist can actually separate as well, because I believe this is some sort of core fighter type deal. It's like a pod. I'm thinking like Dragon Ball Z here, so I'm not entirely sure how that works. I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched the show, so I don't know how it works. The skirts are one piece, just like most high grades. You get the full 90-degree up. The back skirts, however, do not move. There's a hip joint on this, like you see in master grades more often than not. So that gives you a really good range of motion, especially under the hip. If you finagle it a little bit, you can get a full 360 out of it. The knee bends a little better than the arm. You get a little over 90, not very much. And then the ankle is the standard fare. There's like the poly cap up in there, and then the joint down here, and all that good stuff. The ankle guards are also standard, peg into the side of the ankle guard, or the ankle joint. Up and down movement, lots of wiggle. I wish they'd done something about the putty on the bottom of these, or about the gaps on the bottom of these feet, but Bandai likes to save plastic, and that's a good place to do it, because nobody looks at the bottoms of your feet. So more work for me. I don't think there's anything else. These move, these little front skirt boosters, I believe they are. And that's it. So you can swap the hands out. You get a pretty sizable sticker sheet. Got one for the back camera. These go, I think here on the legs, or on the knees. They go on the knees. These ones go on the back skirts because they didn't detail them like the front skirts. A little lazy, but you gotta save money where you can. This long one here goes on the collar. I guess that's another camera. I can't remember, but I think this big wide one goes behind the cameras here. And I'm not sure what the strips go to. Probably something silly that I'm overlooking. All in all, though, it's a really neat kit. Seam lines aren't too bad on it. There's some here on the back of the legs. There's some on the arms. The arms are really bad on the seams, but the rest of it is really nice. It's pretty well hidden for the most part. So not a lot of work as far as seam removal goes. Assembly is pretty straightforward, and all the parts are generally kind of where they need to be. So I think painting this guy is going to be a breeze. And I'm actually going to go ahead and start painting this guy really soon, because this is going to be like a little January build off with a couple of my buddies and myself. So big shout out to Makana Man. This is going to be a build off with him and my friend Jacob. He is over at Cupcake Mecca on Facebook, so if you haven't checked that out, I'll try and remember to put a link to it. He doesn't really maintain it very much, so he should get on that. Hint, hint. But that is my review for the 10144 Grimoire kit. Really neat, really cool design, really solid kit. Not a lot to complain about. The articulation could be better, but it's a nice bulky suit, so I can only complain so much about a bulky suit not being able to move. So that said, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Later.